there. So this video is an introduction to tapping, and we're pairing tapping with intention. So if you haven't ever heard of tapping, it can be a little bit strange actually if you're not used to it or you haven't seen anybody doing it. I'll admit that was my first feeling about it. However, it's actually really powerful, and I've done it on my own. I've done it with a couple different practitioners, and definitely feel energized and more calm and balanced after I do it. So this is just a little intro to that, and we'll combine it with a full-on class as well, a very relaxing class for you. So we're going to start with the tapping. I'm going to give a little bit more background about it right now, just while you settle in. So it's literally tapping on your body, different meridian points. We're going to focus mostly on the head and neck area, a little bit down in the armpit and collarbone. And for the purpose of this video, you'll just use the tip of your fingers. It's not super hard. Just use your intuition here to know how much to tap, where we're tapping. And it's to increase awareness of this part of your body, to increase practically circulation, energy flow. And there's 12 specific meridian points on the body. It's used in Chinese medicine actually, and this is what they use in acupuncture. And acupuncture, however, takes years and years and lifetimes probably to master, and tapping is something that you can do now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to give a little intro here and then offer you guys this practice. So we'll start seated. So if you haven't already found your seat, go ahead and find that now. And sit with your palms down. And I invite you to close your eyes. And this video in particular is on the topic of acceptance, and particularly accepting your emotional state. So much we're feeling things, and we get further and further away from feeling the actual feeling because we're not in acceptance of the feeling itself. And so we're judging it. And when we're judging it, we're moving away from it. And so tapping for acceptance, tapping for being with what is. And so take a couple of deep breaths here, in and out through your nose if possible. Mouth is also good. And shift into this practice time for yourself. Notice how you're feeling. Notice your internal emotional landscape, any sensations in your physical body. And I invite you to breathe in to your cells. So we're accessing our energy right now in this practice. You're accessing breathing on a cellular level, breathing in as if your whole body can breathe in, and out as if your whole body can breathe out. The breath in is naturally nourishing and supportive, and your breath out is cleansing and just getting rid of anything you don't need or want right now. Feel your sit bones, your legs on the ground. Feel your spine extending up toward the sky or toward the ceiling. And then just bring your head back in space about an inch or so that the base of your skull is in line with the base of your tailbone. And so I'd like you to come up with your personal intention for this practice around acceptance of your current emotional state, mental state, and come up with a statement that you will repeat mentally as we go through this tapping exercise. So it's an affirmative, positive, present statement. Can be something like, even though or despite my feelings of inadequacy or fear or anxiety, restlessness, discontent, I still accept myself for where I am at right now. Something like this. When you feel ready, join your palms in front of your chest and push your sternum and your thumbs into one another. Gently tuck your chin toward your chest, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Honoring the time that you have set aside for your practice today. And then lift your chin up. Please inhale through your nose, and on an exhale, we'll chant Om together. Breathe in. On the exhale, open your mouth wide. And rub your palms together. Gently cup the palms of your hands over your eyes, and you'll open your eyes up into your palms. Okay, so you can use whichever hand you'd like, and we'll start with tapping right here at the center of your eyebrows. And remember, it's just about a medium tap. It's not very hard, not super soft either, but use your intuition here. And we'll do it just about 5 to 7 times. So it's not that long. This will go by pretty quick, okay? So you'll hear your intention in your mind, say it 1, 2, 3 times as you're tapping. Okay, right here we'll begin. Eyes can be open or closed. Okay, and then you'll move down right here in between your eyes. And you'll go to the side, one side, and the other side. And you go under your eyes, other eye, under your nose, and right here, one collarbone, and the other collarbone. And lift one arm up. You're going to tap right here under your arm, and the other arm. And then let's end with top of the head. And so just close your eyes here, soften your internal and external gaze. Connect again to the support of the ground, the floor under your body. Hear your intention again in your mind. Okay, when you're ready, open your eyes, and we'll make our way to our backs on our yoga mat. Okay, so make your way to your back. And once you're on your back, just hug your knees in, rock from side to side across your lower back. Let your head also rock side to side. And then you'll bring yourself to some stillness. Place your hands on your kneecaps. On an inhale, extend your legs up toward the sky or ceiling. Reach your arms up through the air to the floor above your head. Push through your heels, palms face in. And exhale, come back to this original starting position. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Extend your legs up toward the sky or ceiling. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale through your nose slowly. Drop your head to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down. Drop your head to the right. Inhale up. Exhale down slowly. Head to the left. Do it 2 more times on each side at your own pace. And rest. Reach your arms up overhead, stretch your legs up high, make circles with your ankles. Look at your feet as you're doing this and try to get as much range of motion as possible, and then go the other direction. Wonderful. Hug your knees in again, lift your head and the back of your neck and your upper back up. Squeeze your shoulders in, point your toes, tighten everything up. And exhale, release. Bring your feet down to the ground, keep your knees bent, arms come out into a T position. Widen your feet out as wide as your yoga mat. And I just invite you to explore the range of motion of your hips. Letting one knee drop in at a time. Your head can rock side to side as well. And so feeling that beautiful support of the ground under you. Feeling the air and the space around your body. And keep going. Notice whatever you notice here, accepting any sensations, any feelings that are coming up either in the physical realm or the emotional, mental realm. And come back to center. You're going to roll to your right side. And if you have a little something to place under your head, you'll do it now. Either a small block, not a big one, something so your head is in line with the rest of your spine, or you can grab a hold of a blanket or a pillow. Okay, so you're going to bend your knees, push through your heels, and draw your knees up close to your belly. Your arms are out in front of you. On an inhale, reach that left arm up over your head. Let it circle around back behind you. Come down to your sides and back to center. Inhale again. We'll do this 3 times. And 3 times the other direction. If this feels challenging, like it's too much weight on your shoulder, you simply do it by bringing your elbow up and bringing your fingertips to your shoulder. Okay. And let's do one more. Wonderful. So you'll switch sides. You can roll onto your back and turn to your other side. I'll turn this way so that you can still see me. And you'll bring one arm out in front of you. Draw your knees up toward your face, push through your heels. On an inhale, clockwise or counterclockwise circles. Inhale up, you're opening, you're breathing into these intercostal muscles. And exhale, closing. can do it with your fingertips on your elbow. And let's go the other direction. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want you to challenge yourself to really get into this area. Let's do one more. You might be going faster or slower than me, that's fine. Wonderful. And rest. Close your eyes for a moment here. Let your body be supported by the ground, by the earth. And then when you're ready, push into that top hand, come up through all fours. And make your way into your child's pose. So child's pose, you can have your knees together or apart, bring your forehead down to the ground, spread your fingers out. On an inhale, push into your hands, come up to all fours. And exhale, go back. We'll just do this a few more times just to move in a different way in the hips. Start to lengthen the spine, pull the crown of your head forward, your tailbone back. Lead with your hips as you come back. Keep going. And rest. Please walk your hands over to your left. Bring your right hand on top of your left hand. Pull your right hip back. Breathe into the right side of your right lung. You can take this as deep as you like. Walk your hands back through center and over to your right. Same thing, breathing into those intercostal muscles, those muscles in between your ribs. Those are an important part of breathing. If they're tight, it's going to restrict our rib cage from being able to expand properly and allow a full breath in. This is one way to start to access this point. And bring your hands back through center. Let's come up to all fours again. And move through a few rounds of a cat and cow movement, thinking about your head moving, the rest of your spine moving, your tailbone. Couple more rounds. And back to center. Keep your hips where they are and just look back at your right toes. So we're getting into the side body, the intercostal muscles a bit more. Press into your hands a bit more. Try to keep your hips where they are so you're not letting them lean. You're just keeping them right here over your knees. Pull the left hip back. Breathe in. And release. We'll do the other side. So look toward your left toes. Pull your right hip back. Press into your hands a bit more. And come back to center. So this time you'll bring your right hand under the center of your chest, left hand to your lower back, either right there on your back or at your left hip. And starting with that area right around your shoulder blades, your mid back, I want you to just start to twist. So strong right arm, press into that right hand, keep your hips over top of your knees, and just twist here. And exhale, come back to neutral. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, just twist, opening up. You might want to lift your arm up. Exhale, come back. Inhale, open up. And then exhale back. Other side, bring your left hand under the center of your chest, right hand either to your hip or your low back. Inhale, twisting from your mid back. Keep your hips where they are. 1, 2, keep your hand here or lift it up, 3, and that was the third one actually. Good. And back to all fours. So let your hips move from side to side. We want to see if we can get the hips to move independently of the rest of your body. So hips move side to side. And then let your head also move side to side. And your spine is going to also move. So we have 3 segments here. So there's a lot more movement there. You have your head, your spine, your hips, and start to make some circles with your body, circling around. They don't have to look exactly like mine. They'll look like your circles. So you're just getting into this movement. Eyes open or closed. Good. Come back to center. Bring your knees under your hips if they're not already there, and tuck all 10 of your toes under. Draw your belly button back toward your spine and lift your knees up about an inch from the mat. Okay, try to lengthen out your spine. Pull the crown of your head forward. Pull your hips back and breathe. Strong arms, press into your thumbs, your fingertips. And exhale, lower your knees. Gently tap the tops of your feet. Let's do that again. So tuck all 10 of your toes under, spread your toes out, press into your hands, pull the crown of your head forward, tailbone back, draw your belly in, lift your hips up and your knees up. Breathe in like your whole body can breathe in. You can always drop one knee down if you need to. One more breath. And lower down, release, tap the tops of your toes gently. And come back into your child's pose. Turn your palms up toward the sky or ceiling. Squeeze your fingers together like you're making fists. And exhale, release. Squeeze again. And exhale and release. Let's come back to a seated position. So any way that you'd like to get there, you can. And either you'll sit down on the ground. You can also do this sitting on a chair. You can sit on a block or a blanket. But rather than doing the kind of traditional crisscross applesauce thing like this, try to bring one leg in front of you. You'll find that it feels a lot more stable if you can do it. It feels more comfortable on the ankle joints. And the reason is, 1, we want stability in our yoga poses, and 2, alignment-wise speaking, alignment-wise, we want the knees to be a bit lower than the hips. If they're hiked up like this, it's just shortening your hip flexors, and we're wanting to lengthen things out, specifically the hip flexors, because we're always sitting, okay? So that's the reason. All right, so place your hands on your knees, soften your shoulders. Using this belly button as your central point, just start to make some circles with this midsection of your torso. So you're just going around in a circle here. You might pull your chest forward, tuck your chin, pull your chest back, and around. Good. A few more times this direction. Doesn't that feel more stable with your legs crossed like that? Let's go the other way when you're ready. And slowly come back to center. Wonderful. Bring your hands beside you. On an inhale, reach your right arm up toward the sky or ceiling, and exhale, walk your left fingertips out to your side, hinge over to the side. Your hand can come flat on the ground, or you can keep lifted up on your fingertips. From the right side of your chest up, and your palm is facing down, reaching through your fingertips. Tuck your chin toward your chest. One more breath. Up to you. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can walk your fingertips out further or bend your elbow. No need to try to make it look any certain way, but I want you to tune into how your body's feeling. Okay, and then let's make some circles with the arm. Inhale, back and up, and exhale down. Two more. Inhale, back and up. Breathe in. Good. Come back to center. Same thing on the other side. You'll bring your fingertips to your side. Inhale and reach your left arm up. And exhale, walk over to the other side. Palm is flat or you're up on your fingertips. You're opening that left side of your chest. Tuck your chin and breathe. So strong breathing in and out through your nose. If you'd like to deepen it, you can walk your fingertips out and or bend your knee. And then we'll make some circles with this arm, just sweeping your arm around. In the other direction. Good, and come back to center. Hands come back to your knees, close your eyes. Hear your intention again. Hear it in your mind. Hear it reverberating throughout the rest of your body. And with your eyes closed, let your right ear drop over to your right shoulder. Chin toward your chest, and then left ear to your left shoulder. And just trace that half circle back and forth. Keep your shoulders down, moving away from your ears. Make your way back to center. And let's move back down to the ground. So come onto your back. And hug your right knee in, point your toes. Your left leg can stay bent, or you can extend your leg out in front of you. Your lower back will tell you what it wants you to do. And a few deep belly breaths here, breathing in and out as if you could breathe down into your belly. And left side, that right leg can stay straight, or you can bend it, and just deep belly breaths into your left thigh. Hug both of your knees in. Let's end how we began, just rocking side to side across your lower back. And then just take one more nice, big, long body stretch. Point your toes, reach through your fingertips. And get set up for your final relaxation. So if you have any layers you'd like to put on, any socks, if you tend to get a little bit chilly, you can put those on right now. And so traditionally it's done lying down on your back, but you can also do it in a child's pose. You can do it in a chair if that's more comfortable for you. It's just something where you feel safe and sturdy. So if you are lying down, your feet will be a little bit wider than your hips. Your arms are out to your sides, not too far, but palms up, thumbs down toward the ground. And you'll close your eyes and soften the whole front of your body. Soften the back side of your body. Invite a restfulness into your head, your forehead, your eyebrows. Let your eyes sink back into their sockets. Relax your jaw, your throat, chest, down into your rib cage and your belly. Relax the fronts of your hips. And let your awareness travel down the fronts of your legs into your thighs and knees and shins, tops of your feet and toes. Rest your awareness at the soles of your feet. And bring your awareness now up the backs of your legs, into your glutes. Your lower back softens. Your mid back can release now. Your upper back and right in between your shoulder blades. Move the tops of your shoulders toward the ground, away from your ears, and soften down your arms into your elbows, your wrists, palms of your hands, your fingers, fingertips. Draw your awareness back up your arms and into the back of your neck and head. And relax your mental effort. Your breath is natural and your attention is on the breath as it flows in and out through your nose. Give yourself permission to rest here, and I'll let you know when it's time to do anything else. So if you have the time to stay a bit longer, please do. Otherwise, start to bring some movement into your body. You can bend your knees one at a time and lift your right arm up, roll over to your right side, rest on this side. And press into your left hand. Lift up from your back, so let your head stay down as long as possible. And keep your eyes closed as you come into a seat. Your palms are face down on your knees. You'll sit with one leg in front of the other. Hear your intention again. Bring your palms together in front of your chest, lifting your sternum up into your thumbs. We'll end with one more Om together, the primordial sound of the universe that was said to have existed before creation. So you'll breathe in through your nose. On an exhale, we'll Om. So inhale, exhale. Please sit here for as long as you would like. When you're ready, you can gently lower your arms, gently open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. And have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your week. Thank you.